Hey, it's me, Bobby83, and welcome back to Sonic Forces Part 3. And we're playing the first Sonic and Avatar character stage. Pretty much is switching between two gameplays. Nothing really different gameplay mechanic wise. Sometimes it switch by itself, and I guess depending on what ability you do, like if you choose to boost, you choose Sonic, or if you choose to oh, okay, this is another thing to boost abilities, and pretty much this is just visual eye candy. It's really hard to feel this, and I may be the only person who actually likes this song. I think some people just think it's too cheesy, fair argument, but I like cheesy song, and I thought the Avatar character could get that ring. Oh well, I mean, it's not going 100% anything. But, alright, let's see the Avatar character perform the respawn, and yeah, you could bypass a lot of stuff, but boy, like, is it fun to use? Like, and that's another reason why I choose the nice costume, because usually the ring dash is kind of replicating the knights flying around. But other than that, the Avatar and Sonic stages are really not much different, but it's a nice touch. Maybe in the Sonic sequel, instead of the Avatar characters, you can add one of Sonic's friends like Tails, Knuckles, or Amy. My Avatar character is a lot taller. I'm not sure if it's just the costume. But yeah, depending on which victory pose you choose, Sonic will imitate that. You know what, since Nintendo and Sega are kind of close, I'm surprised they didn't have any exclusive Nintendo costume. Like, depending on which amiibo you have, maybe you use a Mario amiibo, you get a Mario costume.
Forward to a second round with this guy.
Again, this is all pre-recorded. Okay, I noticed that there's a risk ability that gain other abilities. I'm gonna give that a try, because I don't really see any downsides to having those extra abilities. Oh right, this is the first infinite boss fight, I think. Oh no, this is just the stage. Sorry to give you sorry to hype up too much. Okay. But yeah, this game is a bit too easy. If you watch the first part, you notice that I chose hard mode. In my first or second playthrough, when recording my Super Mario Odyssey vs Sonic Forces review, I put it on normal, but I decided to put it on hard in this playthrough. Right now, I don't really notice a major difference. Yeah, I don't know, I'm a bit scared to platform in Sonic games. Like, or at least in this Sonic game in particular. I don't know, especially ones that rotates and has small platforms. Like, I wish it was a bit more like Rayman Legends, where you don't really use much momentum, and you'd be able to do some fast-paced platforming. But I don't know, like I'm not sure if I cannot really think of any other team that would be great to make a 3D Sonic game. I mean, maybe there's some other indie developer that makes 3D Sonic games for fun. I don't know, maybe Sega can look that up. Again, this is mostly just for show. Sonic cannot die in this. Even though he just got eaten, but you know, he doesn't sell it because he's pretty much John Cena. Like, whenever he runs at the speed of sound, you can't see him either. I mean, maybe it's not the stages that feel short. I mean, they are short, but I think it's mostly that they don't really stand out, you know, from each other, except for visuals, of course, and locations. But other than that, this is basic 3D Sonic games. Or at least in, you know, using the boost formula. I still want them to take this formula and remake Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure.
This wasn't part of my agenda, but I'm always happy to
That's
create
it.
a hero. It keeps the rebel in line.
Oh yeah, it's still an explanation like Silver's here. His continuity seems to go all over the place. I'm sure there's an explanation in the comic that Sega posts on the Twitter account, but I don't know, it's like you should be able to tell the story well in the game itself, and the comic, you know, outside the game should be, you know, extra.
Little blue savior. But what's that?
But
You reek of fear. Glad to see
man, I love that song.
That's not fear. I ran all the way over here. And you haven't left
Nope,
an impression.
John Cena with the hedgehog, no selling again.
You may call me infinite in the brief moments that remain to you.
Oh, great. See, infinite. Now we're getting to know each other. So, what's your favorite color? Do you like long, romantic walks on the beach? What's the source of your power? You can skip the first two questions if you like.
The source of my power is none of your concern.
Sorry, but you've just got to share the secret of your power with me. I insist.
You're insisting.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa! Sonic, you okay?
Thank you, Infinite. But right now, John Cena the Hedgehog gotta go hustle the old team respect. But I really like this Infinite boss battle. I mean, it's pretty easy, of course, but I like the idea. If you touch the box over there, Sonic pretty much gets the illusion, and you know, see spikes everywhere. Or these spikes where, you know, normally there would be blocks there, and you know, if you touch it, it will hurt you. And this part, I just recommend this homing attack and not move your character. It will always aim towards Infinite.
Payback time at last.
And I should really show off some of these attacks. Like, I don't want to make it too easy, but I don't want to make it. I don't want to get hit either. But yeah, this is a pretty easy boss battle. The pattern's easy to figure out. And you know, once you hit Infinite, the blocks will disappear, just like that. So keep that in mind. And maybe I'll show off the illusion in the next battle.
Your abilities exceed your previous data.
Unlike mechs, I can grow. I get more powerful every second.
I will teach you to hold that tongue next time.
Yeah. See what I mean by holding shots way too long? It's like the director forgets to little cut sometimes. Well, even though they're still speaking. Like, or you just go to a different camera angle, like if Sonic's speaking, you cut to him. But I guess Sega want to keep this game cheap and cut back on cutscenes.
Well, you've improved since the last time, but you will still lose.
Like, I like the idea, Infinite, like be able to create illusions. I wish they would have taken more advantage of that other than just the boss battle. You see what I mean once we get to
I gotta figure out the secret of his power.
like I believe with Tropius, specifically with the Avatar. But now we got more dialogue boxes. I'm sure. Oh,
Failed Sonic. Well, I mean this world Sonic. And Eggman.
is this the second stage of Crisis Sonic?
But you're here now. It's like the world
Like,
needs
I
a
feel like
Sonic.
it is.
Any Sonic to keep things in balance.
I kind of forgot Crisis Sonic was in this game.
Eggman, this war will be over. And if we can figure out the secret to his power, maybe we can get you home. Hey, the sensor is picking up Eggman. Let's hurry.
But yeah, this is ooh.
We've got to find Eggman quick.
I have no idea who decided make the song for the classic Sonic stages, but I do not like that direction, not at all. It's like, oh man, it's like, I mean, good thing this is pre-recorded. I'll be too distracted with the music. I wouldn't be able to actually play the game. So fast forward does not help. Not at all. Like, I'm not sure if you can tell, but well, you know, getting hit there, that's my fault. I admit that, but it seems like Classic Sonic is pretty heavy when you try to do some platforming. Like, I mean, it's not impossible to platform with Classic Sonic, but it feels like you don't have enough momentum than you should.
I see desert over there. This is Green Hill, right? Something is wrong.
I don't know, it's like, yeah, it's like, they forgot to put content in this game. Like, I mean, I get to try use Classic Sonic as a selling point, but still, it's like, he is really unnecessary in this game. It's like, okay, that's my fault there. I don't know, I would still argue that I feel like I should have more momentum than I should, but it's like, I don't know, it's like, Classic Sonic seems pretty heavy. It's like,
Eggman's signal is close. Be careful, Sonic.
like, barely 2 minutes. Still got an S rank, even though I died, or at least one time. Again, you know, this game is easy to S rank. Yeah, look at all the stuff that I'm not gonna lose. I don't know, if you got the Sega, the Sega pack, I'm pretty much content with all the costume. Like, I'm sure the other costumes are pretty neat. Oh, SOS, those are optional. Pretty much find a ring capsule in the stage and, you know, free
And with that,
like a random avatar character.
will be prototypes is complete.
Again, completely optional.
strength of will could ever activate.
It doesn't matter now with the lab locked down in Mystic Jungle. Which reminds me, didn't you run into Sonic there after he escaped?
Yes, but he was powerless against me. There is no...
Infinity lost that battle.
You let the hedgehog live? That is a great source of concern.
And Eggman, he let Sonic live, you know, for 6 months, you know, quote unquote, torturing him.
First encounter.
Phantom Ruby prototypes, and Sonic is alive?
Then again, the story is not pretty solid in this game.
Move forward with the plan.
Of course. When it's complete, the resistance will be erased.
I mean, story's not really the most important thing in a Sonic game, but
Glorious Eggman Empire.
if you're going to tell one, at least be
And the resistance will use
consistent,
the
I guess.
power. All soulmate.
What? You? I don't have time for this.
Alright, the first Eggman battle. This is pretty easy. But I do think I get hit by that saw blade at least once. Yeah, right there, very first jump.
That means you miscalculated.
Uh,
That's a failure in my
kind of an homage to the
To surpass expectations.
first Dr. Robotnik boss fight in Sonic the Hedgehog on his Genesis. But this part is actually pretty easy, you know, just dodge the gunfire, excuse me. And you know, you just need to avoid the blocks, but if you jump in time, you should be able to
You've got a lot of nerve for a pint
to break the blocks and not get damaged.
This raccoon has only lost 10% of its combat strength.
You're lying.
You won't have to wait long to find out.
Like, and you know, get the sword rocks and throw it back at Eggman, but your timing has to be just right. Which is you don't have to be too accurate, but it does need to be like in front of Eggman, even if it's just a little bit. See, sometimes it does curve into Eggman,
It would be a challenge to crush you here.
but yeah, that's pretty simple.
Entire resistance. Sooner or later. Just you wait.
Pretty forgettable boss battle, you know, except for the homage to the older Sonic games, you know, like the Egg Dragoon was in Sonic Unleashed, and then I believe in Sonic Generations. It's like, I'm not sure where to come up with the ideas of the costumes. I think one of them was like a Benish outfit.
Yeah! We did it!
Look at you fighting like you've got a chance to win. It's adorable. Almost makes me feel bad that we're never going to do this little dance again. In just 3 short days,
Sonic
my
Heroes
plan
reference.
will eliminate the bothersome lot of you.
Wait, 3 days? And what plan?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise.
I complained earlier ago that there wasn't enough cutscenes, but there's actually a lot more than I expected, so I'm deciding, well, almost deciding to take it fully back. But that's pretty much going to end it right here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you continue to watch. This is me, Barbara 33, and I catch you guys later.